So I'm recovering from a sprained ankle, and I found that I need to do work through my whole calf and foot in order to get that ankle moving the way I want to. But this is also really helpful even when you have healthy ankles. So I'm going to start just giving my calf a massage down, squeezing and just kind of waking it all up. And then I get to my Achilles and I pinch at my Achilles with my thumb on one side and I dig in a little bit there. You can see that. And then I'm going to go around. I did the underside of my leg. Now I'm going to go from the top. So I'm going to take my opposite hand and I'm going to dig my fingers right into that knee. I'm going to use the other hand, heel of that other hand to help and just give a little squeeze and slide over. You should feel it. It's a lot. And I work my way down there through the top. And then for me, right, the sprain, I really feel it around the inside and outside. So then I'll go for a little bit more of a deeper pinching using my thumb, working it around the ankle bone. So I started at the back. And I'm just kind of doing a little dig and pull, not too crazy, but just creating that around the ankle. And then I'm going to go to the top of my outside of my foot and I'm going to kind of push down and loosen up, a little push and a slide. I'm kind of dragging my skin with me like a mama cat picks up her baby and drags. Work my way down. Then I'm going to slide my hands down the top of my foot, keeping my thumbs pressing my metatarsals down. I'm going to lift my toes and spread my toes and just feel that crease. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going a little bit faster, you could take this slower, and I'm going to give each toe a little pull and a wiggle. And then I'm going to, while I'm here, stay under my foot and go through and give my underside of my foot a little bit of love. Now for me, I found it's nice to work putting my ball on a block because then I can get in at a good angle. So I'm going to start on the upper outside of my calf and I'm going to put the ball in there. You can keep adjusting as you go. I'm going to let it dig in. I might put a little pressure on the top, or if it's just a single tennis ball, using that hand to sort of help stabilize the ball. And then I'm going to flex and point. So my leg is sort of turned out. I'm on my hip up here. And then I'm going to go down a little bit and get into a little different spot and flex and point. And then working the way down the leg, flex and point. As I'm doing this, I'm really making sure that I'm pointed through a straight foot. We're not doing any sickling here. And a little bit further down, flex, point, and slide it down some more, flex, point, and you'll take a little bit more time than I am, getting down right above my ankle bone, flexing and pointing. Something to think about is as I flex here, right, I can sickle and flex, or I can wing and flex, and we really want to find the flex in that wing or straight there. And then I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to go a little bit more on the inside, not right up by the knee, a little bit more, for me, this meaty part right below the knee. And I'm going to start digging in there. That works a little bit better. And flex and point. And the same thing, you'll go a little bit slower than me. You can see the block is helpful because my leg can kind of hang below it. And I feel like it helps me get the angle into the muscle a little bit more. Just working my way down, through, and again, as you're doing this, you'll do it a little bit longer in each one. And when you've done all of that, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna take your ball, whatever you have, and you're gonna not step all the way on it, but you're gonna put the weight in your arch and just roll through. And maybe, if you're lucky, you have a ball like this slinky ball. And I find this one is really excellent for getting in, and so I'm gonna work under my heel, and I'm gonna work it down and kind of get in there, and you're gonna listen to your body, and you're just gonna roll through. You're gonna get under your toe knuckles and finding your way through it. Just kind of keep it moving. And I like to do a few pliés, really gentle pliés, tracking my knee over my toe while I have the ball under various parts of my arch. Again, this I feel really helps that recovering sprained ankle find some more mobility.